Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HG Build Fighters Gundam 00 Shia Qan. So first and foremost, thank you to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending me this kit to share with you guys. If you're living in Australia, do check out their site. The link is always down below the video. I still don't know if that's supposed to be pronounced Quant or Quanta. The Japanese pronunciation is Quanta, but it obviously in English looks like it's supposed to be Quant, so I don't know. Anyway, after the Scramble Gundam and the Bear Guy Pretty, these Build Fighters Island Wars kits have not really gotten me all that excited, but this one I think has actually grown on me quite a bit, and I'm actually a little bit more into the design than I was originally when I first saw it. Obviously, like the big thing that I really just hated off the bat was this, the cat ears on this kit, and the more that I've seen of the kit, the less obvious the cat ears really are, I think. So I think it's a pretty cool design overall, and I especially really like the new weapons there on the shoulders. It's like kind of similar to like the Transient Gundam's weapons there, like the spearheads of that Gundam had. But yeah, so I don't know, we'll see. I think if I can manage to just ignore the cat ears enough, then I think it's a pretty cool design, so we'll check it out. Anyway, one thing, just taking a look at this box art here, is we can see it's looking good with an open hand, so I hope that it includes an open hand, but I have my doubts. I don't know, I guess we'll see when we open up the box here in just a moment. So, cool box art here, though. I mean, it's pretty standard, but I think it looks good, so I like this box art here. If we go around to the side, this is number 49 in the line, almost to number 50. And then here on the bottom, just some poses here. Action pose, I guess you can combine some of those parts to do all sorts of different stuff. Usual, like 00 Quanta style, there's lots of different weapon option things you can do. So there's just a close-up there of the cat ears. And then front and back, different action poses there. Some different other kits you can buy there, the Ganslot and the Star Winning Gundam. Here on this side, just standard front and back images of what the kit looks like all painted up. A little bit about the Gundam, the story, and then the list price of 1,600 yen. So 1,600 yen is not too bad. It's definitely a small box. So we'll see. Here, right off the bat, we've got polycaps, foil stickers there. Not a whole lot. Looks like most of that stuff's going under the GN condensers, so that's good. More clear blue, some green. It looks like we've got a couple different tones of green, actually. So there we got more gray parts, and then more green there. So I'm not actually sure off the bat. I would assume most of this kit probably is borrowed from the 00 Quanta, but I'm not actually too sure. Haven't built that kit in HG form, so really don't know. We'll take a look at the runners in a moment, but here is the box art there again on the top of the manual. At the bottom, of course, just got the artwork and then information about the character as well. On the back, again, just more reference images here, same stuff we saw on the outside of the box. So the secondary green color is basically just for the feet, and then in like the stomach area there, we have a darker tone of green, which I hadn't noticed before actually, so that's kind of cool. It'd be interesting to compare this to the RG 00 Quanta just for the size and looks comparison there. We'll be sure to do that in the review. There's our color guide, other HG kits from the series, more stuff about the story once again. Here, the customized plan, pretty obviously based on the 00 Quanta. And then we just have some Team Celestial Sphere, other mobile suits there. Previously used the Portent Gundam there, so a similar color scheme here. Then just same kind of stuff there. Once again, looks to be like a very posable kit, so that's good if it is actually as posable as they make it look on the manual here. Here we can see on our runners, I can see quite a few parts X'd off here on the A runner, so I'm guessing that that A runner is not new. The B runner probably not new as well. That looks like probably a lot of joint parts and stuff, and there is an open hand on there I can see, so that's good. Everything else looks like is probably new after the A and B runner, so we'll have a look. Anyway, the construction is going to be starting off with the torso, the body, then building the head, then the shoulders. One thing that I don't like about this design as well is the shoulders. They're very similar to like the G-Self. Like they look fine on the front, but then like they're basically just like boxes. I don't really like the shape of those. That's just me. Then finishing up the upper body there, then moving on to the feet, the legs, building up the legs, and then moving on here to the waist. Building the waist section, big back skirt there on this kit, and then the kind of backpack. Shoulder thing, the big weapons, all the weapons and stuff like that. Then back to our color pages is going to be finishing up the weapons with that handheld sword there, which is kind of interesting shape. And then just how to switch and mount all the different weapons and doing all sorts of fun stuff with that. Not really sure what's going on with that. Oh, it's just swiveling the side pack onto the back, just like the 00 Quanta, and then opening all up. So anyway, alright, let's get a look at the runners. Alright, so once again, here's the foil stickers. As we can see, just looks like basically a couple there for the eyes, a few more blue ones there for the cameras, a couple small little color app ones there, white and gray, and then most of these are just going inside, behind clear parts, inside the GN condensers and stuff, so that's pretty good overall. Not too bad sticker sheet at all here. PC001 for our polycap runner here, just in gray. This larger size polycap runner is one that we don't see in most modern high-grade kits, so that's one definite indicator that this is mostly based off of an older kit. Here's our A runner here, and despite having some new colors, this is definitely from the 00 Quanta. So we got mostly white, just one yellow piece down here, some clear blue for the GN condenser caps there on the top, and then that darker green color for the feet, middle section, and in the head there as well. So just another look at the runner marking here. HG144 00 Quanta. And once again, as I expected, the B runner is also not new. This is older, but again, nice thing is that it does have an open hand here. Just one, but one is better than none. So that's the B runner, all kind of joint parts and stuff like that. Here, all in gray. This kit, the original kit here was from 2010. So here on the back, we can see that that's how old this is. Not that terribly old. So the construction and articulation, all that should still be pretty good. Runner C1 here, now we're getting into some newer stuff. This is a very bright color green. It's quite bright indeed. And then we also have runner C2, which is a copy of this section here, just making up a lot of the new parts here, obviously new armor parts that are all in green. Runner D1 is more new parts here, just a few new white parts that we've got for this kit. We also have runner D2, which is a few more new yellow parts for the kit. And then finally, last but certainly not least, is runner E1 here, molded in clear blue. Just have some new weapons parts and stuff on here. And then we also have a second runner E1. If you're wondering why this is runner E1, and this is the last runner, so there is no runner E2, that is because this runner is actually from the Transient Gundam. So the weapons don't only look like they're from the Transient Gundam, some of the parts actually are. So that's kind of interesting that this is from the Transient Gundam there. I did not expect that, but that's it. So that's it for unboxing the HG Gundam 00 Shia Qan. Very interesting kit, I think. Definitely between the Scramble, the Bear Guy P, and this one. I think this one's probably definitely going to be my favorite out of the three of these, so we'll have to see for sure in the review. But just out of the box, I think it's looking very positive, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the review. Bye-bye.